Hey everybody, Steve here in the Illinois recording studio. Fun time here, fun time. Got a fun kit, and this makes me work hard because I have to reach for stuff because there's so much. I'm used to smaller, more compact kits, and I got to really reach to play this, but that's okay. And a couple things. So, number one, what about this kit? Incredible, incredible set. And this set was what basically you look at, it's green marine pearl. And Gretsch had green marine and red marine right at the period of time when they switched over from the round badge era to the stop sign badge era. And these colors were only in the color line for about 2 years. You very rarely see the kits. If you do, you usually see like a 12, 13, 16, and a 22. 12, 13, 16, 22 is kind of common configuration then. You rarely see anything else. This set, unbelievably, is the only one I've ever seen like this. It was ordered this way from the factory, and it was ingenious the way the person ordered it. The person who ordered this kit sold it to one of his students, and we have it from that student. Now, the way this kit is designed, all right, you got 4 rack toms. You got an 8 by 12, 9 by 13, 10 by 14, 12 by 15. Floor toms are 16, 16, 16, 18, and 2 24-inch bass drums. So first of all, this is the only original kit of this configuration in this color that I've ever seen. So number one, it's unique in that respect. Number two, it's unique in the respect that this is how it was ordered from the factory, and it was ingenious because normally in this era, the double tom holder that would be on each bass drum was this exact one right here. Ignore the floor stand, but this would sit right in the middle on each one of the 2 bass drums. Well, that's fine and dandy, except this is the early version of the tom holder that didn't give you much of the required adjustments that you'd like. So if in a normal circumstance, you mount this on here, the 12 and the 13 are going to be like this. That 12 is going to be way out here. Over here, the 14 and the 15, the 15 is going to be way out here because that thing's mounted on the middle. So what this guy did was ingenious. He ordered it from the factory with a rail consolette on this bass drum, which, if you think about it, you want to go out on a 3-piece gig, you take this bass drum with this tom and one of the floor toms, and you're in business. Now, he ordered this right side bass drum with the tom holder mounted here. So what that lets him do is use the regular old one for these 2 toms in the middle, the 13 and the 14, because you got enough adjustment for those. But by putting the 12 and the 15 on those rail consolettes, you can dial them in as much as you want for playing ease. It was brilliant. Okay, and then you got the 16 and 18 floor toms and all this crazy stuff. So we are going to do a quick video on it, and a little sidebar here. By the time you see this, the show will be over, but this setup reminded me, tonight there's a concert at City Winery in Chicago, and when I think about, I'm 70 years old, and every time I think, well, for a 70-year-old guy, I play okay, and then I go watch some of my other guys my age who I love and respect very much, one of which is Billy Cobham, who happens to be 78 and would play me under the table in about 2 seconds. But he's going to be at City Winery tonight in Chicago, and I wish I could be there to see it because I'm not sure he's going to do another tour. But anyway, enough of that stuff. We'll do a little video here, give you an idea of the different sounds. And one last point, I know a lot of you are going to say, well, Steve, why'd you tune the toms up so high on these 4? I know, but that's just me. Usually these are going to be tuned lower, and you can. But I've got them tuned up higher for just a little different sense of color. The floor toms are down there, the bass drum's down there. So you also know the kit, these are the same heads that came in with the kit. They've been used a lot. They're pinstripe heads, and they've been well played on all of these drums. And the only thing that's different, this snare drum doesn't go with the kit. It's a later era, but it's a Gretsch snare. But we just have it here for the video. So we're going to do a bunch of different things here. Hope you enjoy it. This set is on the Illinois Reverb store. So, okay, enough yapping. Here we go.